Hello, welcome to the reading room. Today we're going to do a question and it's all about you. What makes you special, different from others? And we're going to get into a lot more details. Timestamp down below. Take your time, pause that video, meditate, breathe, relax, whatever it takes. Go get your tea, join me, choose your group and enjoy your reading. Hello, group one. So we're going to get right on this, and we've got beautiful yellow crystally rock. I love it. Citrine. All right, so we'll get right started. We have quite a few messages and they look really interesting. So I'm going to put them here for right now and we're going to start. Oof, holding back, protecting yourself, not being wide open. That's how we start off. What you have, or pretty subtle, discreet. You hold on to things maybe a little too much and you're unwilling to put yourself out there sometimes, but also you're someone that takes care of yourself. You're into healing. You're into the earthy aspects of your life. Always seems to be around you and growing and keeping you grounded and like you want, and you go for money. Like money seems to be something that you know how to put away for later. You spend some, hold some. You also nurture yourself, but then you also very loyal, I feel. But that's just the start, without any, just the very beginning. The what stands out the most about you is that you hold back, in a lot of ways, whether it's good or bad. That is what stands out. Okay, so let's find out more, because we still have, I am going to find out what's special about you. What's different, for sure. There's lots to find out. Okay, so I'm picking up the cards all the whole, right from the start. So what about style? Like, what is your style? Well, you have a really beautiful style. You love colors, bright colors, but yet you know how to keep it in a not too flashy, kind of neutral, if that makes sense. You have splashes of color on you or around you. People enjoy what you wear and how you are. They enjoy your style. They really look at you as if they say that they would want to have that way of dressing, or the way of putting things together, because this is not just about clothes. It's style. It could be style of whatever aspects of your life that they're looking at, but they really enjoy it all and wish they could do as well. So there's so much more to say. So yeah, you have this way, like I said, about making money. What you wish is what you obtain. So you hold yourself back in a way, for sure, but it's because you have this calmness, or you have this way about you that when you want something, you really focus and you go for it, and you manage to get it, and that's in your nature. It's not something that was taught, or something that was you went and copied off someone, or you learned from someone. It's really something that you've had since you were little. You've always had this way of knowing when you want something and how to go for it in a quiet way, and always obtaining your wishes. It's like it really goes like you're bigger than life sometimes when how you dress and when you walk in. People notice you, but your actions are so quiet. It's like you have a big presence, but in a calm way. And also that is something that is also noticed, is how calm you are in any situation, and that brings the notice on you, shines on you, You're a very happy person, or you know how to make the environment happy, or you breathe happiness. So when you're around, that calm is serene. It's fulfilling with love and peace and all kinds of good stuff. So people, that's one of the becoming qualities about you. Something that people totally appreciate and enjoy, and something that you bring out. And it has to do with your own unique way of being, your own unique style, but it's not something, again, that you were taught. It's something that you just acquire, and something you just knew how to handle or how to be. And yeah, sure, there's going to be stuff that you're learning, but this is right now is about how you are as yourself, and embracing it. Here you're like, yeah, you create whatever you want. You are whatever you want. You are a person that can switch from obtaining what you want in a silent way, but yet manipulate your environment and your people and your surroundings without them even realizing or knowing. So you have this way of getting what you want, and if you have to do something in a way, you'll figure it out, go around it, and they'll actually do the work for you. If that's something, you definitely know how to I want to say for some, like it's not everybody, but for some, you know how to puppeteer, like pull the strings. Oh, you do this and you do that kind of thing, and you get what you want. And that you're very talented in that, but yet you do it in such a pleasing, calm fashion manner that people don't even mind, even the ones that notice or the ones that know, oh, you're getting this out of me, but they're even willing to give it to you. It's not like you don't do it in an offensive way. You also, aside from that, you know how to obtain what you want in a good way too. You're a person that'll manifest what you want. You're a person that have positive thinking. You're clear on what you want. You just know and you ask and you receive type thing. So they're pretty huge. But again, the main thing is that you're a person that really, to get to know you, you have to let someone in, and you don't do that very often. So people get the surface of you. They get curious about you, but they don't get the full you unless you allow it, unless you want it. It's it's your wishes and your wants, and yeah. But you're a good person. I feel like you're very kind, loving. That comes out. I don't feel that you're as trusting, because you know how to manipulate, so you don't like to be manipulated. And I might sound so bad when I say that, but it isn't. It's just you know how to pull strings, but you don't want your strings pulled, kind of thing, That's pretty interesting. So oh, is it this one? No, I'm going to pick this one. So here, this is more about what are your special points, or what makes you difference in what are you better at, like what's you your skill base is, stuff like that. It's not so much about style as accomplishing and knowing. And okay, so we have two. So wow. Well, there's something that you're very good at, and this is your bird, the albatros, or something like that. But this bird is a seabird, and it's a bird that has a lot of emotions, and also flies long distance, and they know how to obtain what they want. They're faithful. They do travel. They do go. They do their journeys. They endure. They're very hopeful. But one of the things that is strong about you is how you go about doing it. You're very supportive, and you support what you believe. So you persist. So if you believe in something, that's how it is. That's what you're going to do. And you can obtain it through having the faith of your strength, of what's going on, of what you want. Here you obtain it, but how you obtain it is through your emotions of knowing, being supportive of others so they support you, knowing how to receive or how to obtain support. So you really know how to get that. Everybody's on your side. They see you as a pillar of sunshine, which it's good to be on your team. It's good to be around you because they know it's going to be accomplished. They know it's going to go someplace, and they know that it's going to make a huge difference if they're with you or on your side or with. That's how strong you are when it comes to support. A leader would love to have you because they know they won't fail, kind of thing. That is a huge strength on you. They can count on you. They can believe in you. They know you'll go the whole distance. You're not afraid to put yourself out there when it comes to knowing how to do something or accomplishing something. So, yeah, a friend can count on you. Family can count on you. You know, you're counted on, but you follow through. And that's your strength. You know, you don't hesitate. You have no fear when it comes to, it's just because you trust yourself and you believe. Again, it's on your thoughts, your decision, what you decided to do, you do, and you know how to go about doing it. You listen to yourself. Again, you know, like you're not someone that's going to wait. You just rush in and do it because you know, you have this knowing about you, but it's more, it's like grounded in reality kind of thing. And here, again, you're calm, so you take things in a calm way, so you see clear. You see things in a way that is different from other people. You're not going to have the same thoughts or planning. You're going to sit back, take in all the information, relax, and let it seep in, and then you're going to know what to do with it. You're going to receive your answers. And so you're not going to do it in a traditional way where you're going to Google it or pick up a book or go ask around or follow what everyone else is doing, kind of thing. You do your own thing at your own time, and you have your own way of doing it. And that is something that is huge and something that people look up to you for, and people that want that, because not everybody can actually accomplish it. And because you think out of the box, you have your own way of thinking, your own way of doing it. You're not copying anyone else. You're not following suit. You don't even really worry about that because you support your own ideas and your own way of being. And you also, when someone gives you a plan or ideas and they want you to do something for them, you trust in yourself, you believe in yourself, and you believe in what you're doing. So you just don't do something for someone if you don't believe in it, or you don't believe that it can be done. Like you only support your truth, and you're true to your path. And so yeah, that's huge. You know, it's bravery too to be that bold about yourself and to go ahead straight on, you know, and actually say, I can do this, no problem here. So got quite serious on you, but you know, that's your strength. Okay, that is something that makes you different than other people. Okay. So what are you putting out there? Like, what are you aware or not aware of? What are you putting out there? Like, what is it that you put out there feeling wise? Let's talk about feelings. Like, you know, when someone meets you, what do they pick up from you right away? Like, what do you put out there in that sense? What, you know, and it's all about choices. They see that you're a person that has choices. They feel that you're not someone that's going to follow. You're a leader, or you're someone that chooses to do things. No one can walk over you. No one can take you over. You know, you're very strong. You believe in yourself. You believe in others, and you believe in teamwork. But it has to be something that's for you, is something that you're going to trust, that it's valuable or obtainable in a way that doesn't compromise your self-worth or your way of thinking. You know, like it's quite deep. You won't compromise. That's the word I was looking for. you don't know how to walk away too much. Like you're not one that's going to drop things and walk away, which you should sometimes. There it goes. Sometimes you don't know your limitations. Sometimes it's time to let it go. So that's one of the things that you're not aware of, is that sometimes you go too far. Like instead of like walking away and knowing that that's not going to happen or it's not possible, you're going to try really, really hard, and you're not going to give it up. And when you don't give it up, then you get disappointed, you get hurt. You like, well, why did I fail? That's like a huge part on you that is hard. Failing is hard for you. You don't understand it. You don't swallow it, and you don't get over it. For you, it's there's choices to have been taken, and failure isn't one of them at all. And you don't handle it well at all. And that's one of your downsides, is that you don't know when to stop or when to give up. And sometimes you go way, way too far. So, well, we all have our faults or our downside. And it's not that bad. Well, this is how people see you, how people see you around you. What people see is that you're full of life. They love the way you are. You're like, they put you on a pedestal, and they think highly of you. And they see that you're a beautiful person. And you got this magical fairy-like aura around you. So like you can create, you do wishes. You're a wish maker. People can count on you for that. They see it. Like, if they could have something and they have you on their side, like I said, you'll make it happen. Let's see what else. So here, how people see you, what people think of you, is that you're a wonderful person that dreams a lot. You have a lot of dreams, and you go ahead and you choose what you want to do, and you dream about it, and like you go ahead and you kind of plan your life in some way, but not like more. It's more on the feeling of the want. I want this, and you'll go ahead and hurry up, or you'll go ahead and jump in, and you're not going to think too much about how you're going to get there, just as more as that's what you want. And you'll choose to go ahead and do so, and you'll collect your help. You'll have lots of help around you if you need it. I mean, life supports your way of being anyway. Like, you're one of these people that if that's what you want, that's what you get, kind of thing. And you dream about it, and you just enjoy it, and you appreciate it. So people see how appreciative you are. Hey, group 2, let's see what's going on. So this is a little bit about you. It's pretty interesting cards we have. So I'll read them in a minute. Actually, I'm going to start with this one and this one, and pull you 2 more just to go along with it. Oh, and the decks want to speak today. They've just been jumping like crazy. So, yeah, it's a little dark. They're all passionate, fiery, secretive. So, yeah. Well, we're going to start off right away with this. Oh, I want one more. Sorry. I want one more. One more, please. Oh, well, I'll take both. Take this one and this one. Okay, so here you're pretty secretive. You're pretty secretive. And what are you secretive about? Let's find out. This is about your style, like what you're like from, what becomes you, what qualities are becoming of you, that type of thing, like what naturally comes to you, your whole style about you. And I'm getting that you're very passionate. You're a very passionate person, and you on your all your ideas or plans, or life in general. you're definitely a person that goes for their dreams or goes for your passion. Not so much dreams, but you go for your passion. And you think a lot about it and rethink about it. It's not like a whim. So you're very secretive for sure, and you have a lot of a huge journey, because you either have a lot of secrets from your past, or you're a person that's been through different experiences, and you keep them to yourself. You grew from them. You learned. So you either had a hard childhood, or you had a hard time growing up for sure, or you learned a lot of life lessons at an early age through someone else's hardship. It brought you some type of wisdom. Also, you stayed, I want to say you stayed childlike, but you kind of do. Like you have this way of being that's um, very young, and the spirit, young spirit, but then the curiosity of a younger person stays with you too. You're very curious, but not so much as like an adult curiosity. Is more of a child curiosity, and that's not a negative thing, but that does make you stand out, and it does affect your style. And it's like you have you're not limited to a way of being. You're more open, you're more explorative, your curiosity is going to go farther in different directions, and it's not going to be all muddled up with life, and or how it should be, or what you shouldn't do. None of those are embedded in you, because you really stayed in that childlike thinking of when you explore something, you look at everything and in a new light, in a new way of being, something. It's fresh. It's you know, it's wonderful, and that stands you out. And I don't mean this in any bad way. And but your secrets are your secrets. They're very strong, and you hold them not as a victim, because you went through things, but you hold them as a wisdom, and that's something that makes you even stand out, because people look at you and see that you have some wisdom about you. You use it. Your passion is again like childlike, because it's such a passion. Like you just see things in such a different way, and it's huge, because you're like looking at something and you're thinking, wow, like I like to have that, or wow, this is beautiful, or this is intriguing, and but it's with all this passion and emotions. Sometimes you have to sit back and rethink about it, or ground yourself and say, well, am I being logical? Is this something that I really want? How am I going to proceed? Like, so you don't take it lightly. Like, it's not like you don't have like, you do weigh your options and how to proceed. Yes, and there you go. And what you wish for, usually you obtain it. You support your wishes, you support your beliefs, you support who you are. And that's huge, because you, even when stress comes in, like sometimes it's stressful, and everything is just jumping around you, and you feel like you're just being puppeted through this life. It feels like you're just being pulled by strings, and swayed, and you have no control over your life. And no, you support your wishes, and you say, no, I'm going to support my wishes, and then your passion. And that's probably why you rethink a lot. And because the moment you feel like that, you take time out and you weigh it. You weigh the option. My wishes through the stress. What is the way of being? What is the way of going? Like, should I listen to that? Should I do this? And it's all about your passion. I'm going to put this here, because that is something that stands out on you, is that you have this way of changing your mind, reanalyzing what you're doing, rethinking. So no one's going to get a straight yes or no out of you until you've managed to figure out the balance of the emotion of your wishes, of the stress level that it causes. What should I do? And you take it all in account. in your passion, in what you want, and then you go for it. You go for it for sure, but only in a good way. Oh, wow, that is your style. That is one thing that is unique about you, you know. So yeah, let's find out more. Skill base, like, you know, what is it about your skills and or your what stands out, what makes you special, you know, about who you are, how you are, what you do in life. How you proceed in life. Wow, you're a fairy wind. You're very spontaneous. Again, you do support what you want, but you're also loud about it. You know, you're very secretive, but you're loud about your passion. Your passion, you put it out there. You really have this this way of thinking and this knowing. You're very perceptive. You definitely. Again, you're spontaneous. It pops out like, yes, I'm going to go do this now, you know, and this is how it's going to be done. But you really support your feelings. Your feelings is something that you do put behind you, and you put it there, but it's always there. But still, it's not like your main thing. Your main is knowing that's what you want and going for it. But just your feelings do need to support it. But sometimes you do put your feelings behind you. You don't always listen to your intuition or your gut feeling of when it comes to feelings. But you have this knowing about you anyway that is first and foremost. So that's one thing that stands out about you. You have the skill of knowing what to do, knowing when to do it, knowing how to go about doing it. And it's just like, it just comes to you. This is something that you've had and you acquired and you even get better at it. But stress is something that you have inside of you. You handle stress. You're there for stress, but your passion is huge. You're someone that knows what you want, knows what you're going to do, and you just know, and no one's going to stop you from having it, and you actually do what you say you're going to do. Like, your word is huge. Like, if you decide that that's how you're going to do it, you may stress about it, but you go ahead and do it, and you succeed always. So you always carry through what you say. You always do what you say you're going to do, no matter what it costs when it comes to stress. No matter if you're not sure or you doubt yourself, you pick yourself up and you go ahead and you do it. Like, there's no way, ands or but, that's not going to get done. But also, you have this way of knowing when it can be done. You have this way of knowing that you can do it. And that is huge, because if somebody wants something from you, they can count on you. They know that if you say yes, you're going to absolutely obtain it. And that is huge. That stands out on you. But you're loud. You're not quiet when you do that. Like, you really put yourself out there, and people know you're coming. They know you're here. So don't put that's something maybe specific, but I'm telling you, like, I don't think that someone should tell you something that's quite wrong or unjust and expect you to keep your mouth shut, because you're going to be saying it pretty loud. What, you did this? What, you're doing this? Like, you know, and you're going to make sure that everybody hears. So if somebody doesn't treat you right, everybody's going to know about it, because you're loud and you're verbal, you know. But you're not a person that's going to gossip. I don't get it that way. You're in your face. You're going to say right to their face. I mean, you know, you're someone that's going to just not let anything slide that's wrong or wrong you know. And that's huge, because if you're into some type of business and you're trying to obtain something, no one's going to pull the wool over your eyes, or no one's going to make you sit there quietly and take what isn't right. So that's what I pick up. But you do carry a lot of stress, and that's what makes you stand out, and that's what makes you different, which is good. So next we're going to pick out what kind of aura or feel that you have out there. Like, you know, like what do you put out there? What is it? What is it that you put out? Ah, legacy of light. Yeah. See, you are someone who thinks positive, feel the positivity should be put out there, and you believe in the right. You believe in what's right. Yes, stress is there, but teamwork is there. Working with people is there. Doing things in the right way and supporting each other, and you believe in others. You believe in yourself. You're definitely a team player or a team person. Yes, you're secretive. Yes, you keep your past to yourself, your knowledge to yourself. But when it comes to support, you put it out there. You really do. You really are very helpful, and people see that. That's like you're one of these people that you can do whatever. You're just there and able to do, and it doesn't matter what's put in front of you. You know, people come to you with wanting support or help. They have it. You're someone that obtains your wishes for sure. Sometimes you collect what you need. You guard yourself. You prepare yourself. You're not someone that's gonna just go in and wing it. You know, or you do collect your knowledge. You do collect your information. You do collect what you need to proceed. But you just have this way of knowing where to go get it. You know how to go about doing it. And you're definitely, it's a go. It's always a go with you. Nothing is too small or too big to obtain or to go for it. You're just one of these people that loves other people, loves to support, loves to do for others, loves to do for themselves. You're very passionate. You're big, like, you know, like you're just big out there. And you put yourself out there in life in a big way. Then, you know, that goes to that child feeling that I get from you. I don't know, it's like, I know you're mature and I know you're very, very capable, but it's on the side of life, how you live life, how you see life, and that's not that side. Yeah, you're very blessed, and that's how people see you. They see you blessed. So if you have anything negative, people don't see that. Anything wrong, people don't see that. They see you as blessed. Like you just, yeah. So what else is there? Well, again, passion, again, doing, again, being successful. And they see you blessed. That's how they see you. You're someone, you have this strong knowing, so the universe is with you. It's almost like you manifest what you want. You have this way of handling your life in a way that is bigger than life for them too, or that you have. It's mostly the knowing that just there, yeah. And so whenever you have a wish, they see that you wish things and you go for them and you obtain them. So that's what people see. You're a doer. You're a person that's passionate, and you're accomplished. Let's find out group 3. Whoops, dropped a card. So here we have a few colorful cards, which are pretty interesting. Oh, you believe. People see that you are a person that believes. You believe in your either your faith or your faith. You believe in what you're doing. You have a belief system. Either you belong to a religious group, or you're believe in your spiritual way of being, or you have this beliefs of how life goes, uh, how it's guided, how you see life is how you definitely go for it and respect it. Okay, let's pull out this one. This is about your style. A long ways from home, it says. A long ways from home. So your style is always, you travel. You like to do things. You like to go. So you have this this style of traveling, going. So let's pick out more cards. I'll tell you more. I like to have the other 3 cards with it, so we can tell the story. You believe in life, by the way, how things come about, how things, oh, there's 3, okay. So right here, I'm picking up more from this card, and it's like, you know that when you start something, how it grows. Like when you put the seed you plant a seed of something, then it takes off. Like, you know how it's going to take off. You know how it's going to go about. Like, you know, you believe that you do your steps first, and then your magic will come through. Like, you know, so there's something about life that you tend to start something and you know how it's going to go. Yeah, love. You have this love for life. You love to travel. Like, you're a person, your style is to build memories and to travel. The more you become worldly, the better it is. The more you understand. And that is something that you have in you. Like, it's not so much that you care about obtaining like material goods. I guess you're not so much into that. It's not so important. You may have lots and you may collect some, but if it was to disappear, or you were going to remove it, it wouldn't be important. It wouldn't be something that you need, or that you need to be fulfilled. It would be more your transportation, your money to take off and to go someplace. So your style is very free spirited. There you go. And you're loved, or you love, you know, and people love you, or you love people. You have this self knowing about who you are. You understand what you have to bring, or what is your good qualities. You tend to I find you reflect on yourself, and you accept yourself. You love yourself, and you're not going to be one of these people that always find something wrong with yourself. Even if there is one, that's not going to be the issue. You're going to look at all the positive things before you look at that. That doesn't even matter. Also, you may have a partner that you love a lot too. For some, it may be that your partner and you're one, and you belong together, and your partner is someone that's been with you for a long time, or will be with you for a long time. Like, you're connected, soul connected, and you're just not going to give up on each other. So that's 2, and that could be your it's like your other half, your better half, or yourself, you know, like, it makes you complete. And so if it's not yourself, then it's the person that's with you, and they're part of you. You're one, you know. You have your own personality for sure, but you sort of look a lot alike, that's for sure. But your style is, you love big, and you like to be worldly. You also put your heart out there. Even though you protect yourself and you're careful, you do put your heart out there, and you do invest in your heart. Yeah, you make things happen. You know how to. When you decide that you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And you're going to do it in a big way. And you make it happen. And if you need to use someone to make it happen, then you will. Like, if you need resources, you need someone to come and help you. Or it's your partner, you pull them along and you say, hey, this is what we're doing. And you kind of sway them into doing what you want to do. So you have this big style of traveling. That's who you are, free spirit, and not afraid to go out there and do things for yourself or for others. And again, you do hold life in a big way, and you have lots of plans, but you don't always tell the truth about everything. Some things you will hide and keep to yourself, or your partner will keep it to from themselves, or you both are the same. I almost feel like little white lies are not something that you're afraid of saying. Who isn't? But I mean, for you, it stands out more because you're not afraid to say what you need to say to get through things or to get past things. But it's never a big lie and never a hurtful lie. But definitely something that is definitely you're good at. So the manipulation of a situation can be maybe a little easier and smoother by knowing how to say things, even if it's not a complete truth, or bend things a little bit and get your way and get through there. And so that is something that you have, and it's almost like you're very playful and you know, like happy, and people just tend to let you get away with a lot. And that's what I pick up because you're so free spirited, you know. So yeah, the black cockatoo, yeah, confident companionship communication. Is that crazy? That's what I was talking to you about. You know how to say things. You know how to talk. You know that. You know. So the word is communicate, in a way that you're a smooth talker, or you know what to do, and that is a talent of yours too. It's not just a way of life or a style or what become your qualities that are quite becoming is the loyalty and the gracefulness and all that stuff. But it's also, communication is a skill. It's something that is greatly appreciated from you, and you also are seeked out for that. Like, you know, you have the communication, so you're either working in communication in some way, or communication has to do with your way of life, or your income, or your livelihood, because it's quite strong, quite prominent, and yeah, people look for it, and they don't mess with you at all. Like, they know. But then it's funny because your partner's there too. Wow, your partner's there too. So for those who have a life partner, you're so similar to each other. And you know, I didn't catch it at the beginning, but for those who has a twin, like your twin and you are identical, or you're either identical in looks, but you're definitely identical in personality. So I do pick up that. So if you are a twin, you're there, your twin's there always. You both live the same type of life. You both do the same thing, even if you're in different places, even if you're far, there's distance between you, you still live the same type of life. So that obviously is specific. But for those who have your partner with you, wow, you guys are like one. I mean, you look alike. I mean, I know you're not alike, and you both have your own separate individual person. That's clear. But wow, you're really close. That love is strong. There's no bond that'll break that. And for those who are not with somebody, then you really reflect on yourself and trust in yourself and believe in yourself, and that comes out. You know, and that is something very strong and it makes you different and unique, and you know, like people that you empower yourself with that. You know, the communication is huge. Your skill, and if you're not in a communication, if you don't, your job or your life purpose or your what you're doing in life isn't dealing with some type of communication, I think you should look into it. I don't know. Okay. And the confidence is there for sure. Oh yeah, you can do whatever yeah. So here, one thing that stands you out for sure, makes you different, you know, you have this special point about you, is that you're able to do lots. Somebody can trust you, and you know that you're going to take care of it. You're definitely a good support. Yeah, things get disappointing for you, and you definitely hold on to disappointments. When things go bad, but you always have a way out, or always know you know you're going to follow through your wishes. You're going to ask for help, or you're going to ask for guidance, or you're going to do something about it, but you don't stay there, and you definitely going to go get your help that you need for sure. You see the light, you see the way, you know how to get out of it. And so you're a problem solver. So if somebody needs you, they need you to figure out this problem, or this whatever's going on. If it's a heartbreak, disappointment, or a loss of something. So if it's business and they're losing money, let's say, for example, or they're losing clients, or they're losing a contract, or whatever, or if it's love, or whatever it is, whatever issue it is that has to do with loss, you're there. You can fix those wishes, you can fix those problems, and you do. So, and that is something that's huge. You're definitely huge. Like, you communicate in a way that you can fix problems. So yeah, that's it's something that you have in you. Okay, so what are you not aware of? What don't you know? And what do you put out there? What do you put out for people? A sweet soul. you have this sweet way about you. This strong, positive, nurturing, and it's funny you say that you use little lies, like little white lies, but here the honesty shows that you're basically honest. It's just that sometimes you use little white lies to get yourself around situations, which hurts no one, like I said. But you're definitely, on the bigger picture, you have this big honesty that comes out. Yeah. Well, what you don't know is that you have you have so much more to go, so much more to do. Like, you don't know where life's going to bring you. Your travels are going to continue for a while, and you're going to keep going for sure. Like, you explore life and be carefree and spirit free. You're going to be able to do that for a long time, and yeah. And don't you worry about that. That is definitely supported by the universe, and you have this way. You'll make your money on the way. You'll be able to finance this for sure. But no one's holding you back. No one's taking the adventure of life away from you, and you're going to be going for sure. The only thing that you got to watch out for, if there was something to watch out for, is that when you don't know what you want, sometimes you rush in without really knowing what you want. So you may not obtain or receive what you want because you rushed in before you figured it out. And that's one thing. So if you receive something that you didn't want, maybe because you didn't plan it well enough, that's what it's saying, and that is your downfall. But everybody has one, and they're just pointing it out. Ooh, the soulmate. Look at that. What the people around you, but you're around your soulmate. So if you are not with somebody, this is your soulmate for those who are, like, if you're here and you're with somebody, your soulmate's there for sure. Look at that. If you don't have your soulmate and you are a twin, you are so connected to each other. You're soulmates, but in another life maybe, but you carry through your journeys together. But if other than that, people love you. If you're not with somebody and you're not a twin, then you are totally loved and supported and surrounded by loving people. They just think you're great, Like, I love this. This is part of your personality. It keeps coming to me. It's like, you don't mess with you. Like, you are definitely looking out for yourself. Like, okay, you know what? I see you. Like, so you see things clearly. Like, no one's going to pull the wool over your eyes. You're definitely like in control. And you see clear. And look at your soulmate here. Like, I'm going to call it your soulmate, because they're the same way. Nothing passes by them. You guys are a pretty good team, I tell ya. And if you're not with your soulmate, then you're inside and your outside is pretty in sync. You have, again, the lovers, the soulmate. I mean, frig. I mean, there's no way that you're not with somebody like this. It's everywhere, all over the place. So there's no way. Like, I mean, you guys, and if you're not with somebody, maybe you're going to meet your soulmate soon, but this feels like you're with somebody, I tell you. And here again, everything is perfect. Everything is going the way you want it, and people see that. That's what people see about you, is that how you just combine everything. Your life is so well balanced. Like, you have the good side. You have it how you want it. You put it well together. You mix life in a good way, and there's no you're so, well, it must be that worldly part of you that comes out, because you're so colorful in so many ways, but yet, you understand more than one side or more than one way, and you mix it up. And there's your love. So people see you with your love, and they know that you spread the love. Yeah, you spread the love message. People feel the love around you. For those who are not with somebody, you're making people feel the love. Maybe they go home to their own loved ones after and love them better, because they've been around you and all that feeling and positivities and how great life is. They take it home. They absorb it, and they take it home and share it. And here you're definitely the ruler of your life. You're the king of your life. You're the ruler. You're in control of yourself, of your life, of your destiny, and you go with it. You go for it. You both do together. Okay, group 4. Let's see what's going on here. Some pretty colorful cards. Oops. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's already loud and clear. So, it says be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind. That's one message you're getting. Along your journey, be kind. You have a lot to offer. People have a lot to offer you. And for some reason, you're hard on yourself. And you need to loosen up and take in that what's given to you, or what you're giving. Take in the kindness. Lots of love, lots of wishes. People wish you well. They wish everything to go well for you, or your life will go really the way you want, as long as you let it in. You have to let life seep in. That's the message I'm getting right away, so I'm saying it. So about your style, let's find out all about you, but let's start out with the style. What is becoming quality of you, or what's given to you at birth, like nature, like what's going on in that sense. And let's start off with that. And one of the things is that you're hard on yourself right away. You're hard on yourself, hard on others too. You're opinionated maybe, but let's see. Then let's see why you're hard on yourself. Let's see what else is good trait about you. Because, well, there you go. Okay, so here we have it that you have conflict. You really have deep conflict into you. And this is about your style. That affects your style. It affects how you are, this conflict inside of you. You're very hard with yourself, and people see that. that is something that you put out there into this world. And at the same time, you have all this big love. You love life, you love people, you love what's going around you. So the love is huge. That's why people tend to see both, but tend to ignore one. You definitely, the way you enjoy life and the way you are, the way you take in things is really beautiful. So you have this beautiful way of living, but at the same time, this hardness comes through. And so what's becoming of you is how you're loyal, how you take care of the people around you, how you take care of what's important to you, and how life is important to you. You take care and support your wants and your beliefs and your what is going on with you. And it's a long trail, and you hold on to it, and you're very sharing and kind. And you have this way about life which is beautiful and wonderful, and you're well deserving, and you put that out there. People come around you and they just want to give. They want to embrace you and take you into their lives and get to know you, and really you make everything feel so good for them. But you don't let that in sometimes, and they see that. They really really enjoy you, and yet you have this dark side to you, this side that's is really a conflict, and you tend to not forgive or not let things go or hold on to things, and then sometimes it brings your confidence down, or it brings your spirit down. It's so there is a part of you that is dark and shadowy, and then there's the other part of you that is so wide with beautiful light and positivity, and so you're kind of split. And that's something that makes you, that makes who you are, makes you really unique in a way that you can be so extreme in one way and the other, and yet people just love you and want to protect you and want to embrace you and take care of you. So people see the goodness in you, and you know, and they really want the best for you. So that's something that comes out. So the other one, what is your, like, it's more skill-based or action-based, or what you do with your life. You know, what stands out, makes you unique. And it's your solitude. Look at that. Look at the contrast. Solitude and friendship. You have friendship and you have solitude. You know, strength and resistance. So you're you take care of your own people for sure. Like you're the polar bear. The polar bear, that's like a strength. Like whoever is in your surroundings, whoever is in your family, friends, even if you work, you're going to protect it at all costs. You're not going to let anybody ruin it, and you're definitely the strong one, and you hold your own, and no one's going to bully you, no one's going to push you off whatever they want. No one's going to push you out of the way. Like, I mean, if you're to obtain something or go for something, there's a goal set, you're going to go for it. And believe me, people are going to push out of their way because they know you're coming, or they're going to fear you. They're going to say, wow, this person is taking care of this. We're going to lose. We're not going to get it. Like, you put doubts in everybody around you that's not part of you. And anyone that's part of you is protected by you. You definitely take care of your loved ones and friends and your work and your business and your whatever it is. That is so protected. I mean, no one's going to touch anybody, like, anyway, anyhow. You know, whether it's through emotions or logic or you know, action, whatever it is, you're stable and you're strong. Like, I mean, you're very, very well grounded, well footed. Like, I mean, no one's gonna push you or sway you, you know. And that is something that makes you stand out, makes you different, is how strong you are. So you walk into this room and everybody will say, ooh, that person's here, like, we can't, you know, watch out, don't get in his way or her way, like, you know. Yeah, so let's find out more. Yeah, well, there's conflict. Like whenever there's a conflict, you're going to solve it. You're going to be the one that everybody's going to look up and say, "Well, what were you thinking?" They may not all be happy in what you come up with or what you say, but you know what? They're all going to listen. They're going to listen, and you choose. You choose your own what you want. Like you're definitely. Or if someone chooses is because you allowed it. You can mean, like if there's or your people, your family, the ones you protect, they have all the choices in the world because you're there right backing them up. And life is good. Life is the way it should be. It's full of beautiful, wonderful things. That's what makes it you stand out and special, is that everybody knows that if you're on their side, they're obtaining their goals or their wants. And if they want something, you're going to make it happen, and you'll take care of it. Or you'll set them on their way. You'll give them the choices and the tools they need. You'll make them sufficient. Not necessarily that you're always going to do for them, but you're definitely going to show them the way or what they need, or give them the skills. So a lot of people look up to you for the strength and the knowledge that you have. So, but you're, when it comes to yourself, you're not very social. You're not someone that's going to go out and get all this tons of friends and stuff like this. Whoever's in your life worked hard to get there, or they're there from birth. But yeah, the everyone that's under your protection is worthy of it. That's for sure. But you're awful hard on them. You expect a lot, and they know that. They know that you expect a lot, but they also want to give. They want to give back, and they wish you would take. So let's find out what feelings you put out there. Whoa, the heart of the moment. You have a big heart. You have a huge heart, and you put it out there, and you give it to a lot of people. Your heart is huge. Let me see what else. Makes me pause. It's so big. So the love is big. You give in big ways, but you expect a lot too. So what are you are not aware of, or aware of but not aware of? Let's find out. This will be the, see what else like we have that we don't know about. That's pretty silent. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, too many. Okay. Yeah, the give and take. Here, sometimes you're stuck, and you don't ask for help. And sometimes you don't know where you're going or how to go about it, and you just don't know. Like, you want to get going, but you can't, or you want to rush in, but you're really stuck. You don't know how to go about doing it, and you're all on your own. And sometimes you're worried that you make the wrong decision. Like you really take serious decisions, and you don't rush in, or you want to rush in and get it done fast, but you're kind of stuck, and yeah, but what it is you need to accept help, give help. You need to accept help too, So that's what they're saying that you're not aware of, is that everyone's willing to help you. I mean, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to let someone know that you're not quite sure, and not always be the strong one. It's okay to relax and let someone else take over or jump in. Like share the responsibility, or relax a bit and let someone else take the reins for a while. That's something that you got to learn, and they're letting you know that. And that's your downfall, is not accepting help, or relaxing and letting someone else take the reins and handle the situation and stuff like that. It is something that's you're lacking, But we're the whole round. We can have everything perfect. That's not bad. So let's find out what other people think of you, or what the people that meet you or see you, or in your surroundings, not necessarily in your little group, but in your surroundings. That goes here. Hmm. One more, please. Okay. Oh, wow, that's good. Be fair. You're fair. They see that you're such a fair person. You're so balanced and so giving, and you give a lot. But also, you seem to be wise, and you seem to have this way about you that's yeah. It's kind of like I want to say you have this soft way about you when it comes to being fair. Like you definitely put it out there in a good way. You're not, even though you're so strong, and even though no one wants to mess with you, but you also people see you as someone who's strong but fair and gentle, if that makes sense. Even though they know not to mess with you, you have this sweet side to you that's that really stands out. You're definitely the boss. You're boss of your life, boss of everyone around you, boss of what's going on. If you're not a boss, you should be a boss. It's definitely boss material. You're in control of your life. You're in control of all your surroundings. You're in control of what comes in and out of your life. Yeah, sometimes you're a huge pack of stress. They see that. They see how stressful and it's how you get. So you're either moody or you just fly off the handle sometimes, but you take it under control fast enough. You fix it. You manage it. You figure it out. You never stay stressed long. Fine. Let's see what's going on with you. Quite a few cards here. We have good ones. Okay. So what stands out on you right now is your dreams. People see you dreamy. They see you dreaming a lot. You have a lot of dreams. You definitely take your steps to them, and you definitely work on them, and you obtain them. But you're a dreamer. You're a dreamer of life. You're a dreamer of your destiny, what you want. So let's see. Oops. Let's see. Oh, there we are. So this is right here is when it's your style, the style that you put out there. Your what is becoming of you, qualities of and what you have, like what is it inside of you, like what you hold, and you hold the keys to the trees. You're definitely a person that holds on to a lot. You hold on to everything. You have so much knowledge and information inside of you, but also memories. You hold on to it all. Like you're like a library. You're like a person that never forgets. You're like a computer nowadays. Like you're like the backup. Like everything, and you keep knowing, and so you keep growing, and you keep you're the elephant. I'm telling you, the elephant is big and strong, and boy, is the memory on that elephant. And you hold a lot of memories. So your head is full, your mind is full. You have way more than you can handle when it comes to holding on. And people see that. People see how you never forget nothing. And that is something that you have that's unique to yourself. Huge memory, very big memory. And that kind of puts you in a certain style that is different or unique from others. Yes, you got the fox. You're very foxy, and I would say that in a way that you obtain your information not always in the upfront way. Sometimes because you have such a big memory and because you know so much that you don't forget, that so you can ask questions. And you can pry and collect, and you get your honest answer. Like you have a way to get what you want of others, and you just go ahead and plan your move. You're patient, and you'll obtain what you want to know through keep asking the right questions, even if they forget that you know so much about it already. You can get more information, more by asking questions or by prying and putting that collective brain of yours and, and putting the pieces together and deciphering the truth. So you have this way of knowing what you want. You're definitely someone that's very good. You're very playful and caring, and you're a pleasure to be around for sure. You just have this way that people just enjoy you, or you enjoy people. You enjoy them in a good way, in a good positive way. You're social, but not in an out, let's go out party way. More like, come into my house, I'll make you a nice meal. Or let's go have a drink, or tea or coffee or something. Let's go relax at my house, and I'll feed you some sweets. So however that fits into your life, it could be a beer with a hockey game. That would be pretty sweet. So fit that sweet word into however that would be for you. But it's not that you're very big social, but you're definitely entertained. You entertain your people, and you're known for that. You're known for, if you go to your house, you're going to taste something really good or have a good experience in some way. Yeah, for sure. And you're definitely a person that is definitely make things happen, and you have a great understanding of life and positivity, and you definitely control all aspects of your life, and you make things happen. You're definitely, I want to say you're a money maker, because it's not in the cards as a money maker, but you sure feel like a money maker to me. And I'm picking that up. So that could be specific. Sometimes I pick up specific. But definitely also you have this way. Again, it has to do with your big memory. And that makes you unique, because sometimes you want something to happen and you remember this person, this or that at that time. And you can put the pieces together and you can make it happen. You can make things happen the way you want. And that memory of yours serves you whenever you need it and makes things happen for you. I'm going to pick this one. This is you, this is more skill based or action based, or, life, something that you need in life. That stands you out than others. Something is your earthy way. It's the way you are, and your physical body. It says so. You may be someone who's very fit, or model material, or you could be a very beautiful person outside the package. Not we're talking about physical. Or you're someone that's very strong, or there's something about your physical appearance that gives you heads up on something else, gives you a step in the door for something else. So your physics definitely stands, makes you special in some point, in some way. It makes you different in some way, but it's definitely something that it's called, like, you're cultivated, it's like you're well put together. You take good care of yourself. Maybe you're a person that eats well, and you have a very healthy glow about you. I don't know, but it's definitely something physic about you, and it opens doors for you. It puts you out there in a different category, and it's something that not everyone has. So it stands out, and it could be like, for example, because this general, so I pick up different scenarios, but I also pick up, it could be like your hands, could be a hand model or a feet model, or or you have beautiful hands and feet type thing, and it gives you an income, or it could be something else. I'm just giving you things that I'm picking up, specific things probably, but anyway, I'll move on to that, but that definitely stands you out. So let's see what else is there. Oh, need one more card. Yeah, you have a way about you that brings out life, brings in life. Like you're big, you live big. You have this way of living that's quite big. You definitely rush into life. You live life to the fullest. Like you don't hold back. You enjoy life. You may not be, I don't get that you're a big partier or anything like that, or, I did explain that already, but I feel like but you do live life big. You take it all in. Like you just love life. And, it's noticed. I mean, you're someone that, when you're around you, you're going to feel that life is so big or so huge and exciting. Somebody might go home and get bored again, but when they're around you, they don't feel that. They really get energized and with the feel of life. And you're someone that goes after life, and you definitely see life as something beautiful and wonderful, and you dream about it, and it's like you're just in love with your surroundings. You're someone that's very strong and positive and capable, and you're a thinker, and you're very logic. And the thing is, you wouldn't get that from you because you're so big with life, but you don't do anything without logic. Like you thought about it logically. Like you just don't rush in like a fool. Like you definitely thought about your plans, and then you executed them in a way. And because you think big, and because you have this way about you that because of the way you look, something about your look, your physical look, or your physical being. Maybe you're very fit in some way, healthy in another, but that opens up doors for you, and it opens up doors. So that's huge. Somebody who has you, they use it to their advantage, and you use it too. But I mean, they know that you're good. You're good to have on their team, or good to have around them for obtaining something, because it's very special and unique, and is definitely there's some value to you for others to use in some way. You're either a door opener for some people. They have you, and they know that you're going to be able to open that door, that opportunity. You're going to be able to get that opportunity for them, or for the company, or for the business, or the people that are around you, know that they can use you to get something out of you. And and you know how to go about doing it. They trust you. They believe in you. This is what you put out, simplicity. You're very simple in the way that you're not big on needing abundance in some kind, or you're very simple in your ideas and your values. It's very basic. And when I say that, is I mean you're not flamboyant, or you're not going out there in a big over the kill way. You're really like basic, like you just enjoy good company, good food, basic outings. You may enjoy life, but just take in all the small moments and really appreciate them. And that's what I mean by simplicity. So what else is there? What are you not aware of or aware of? Well, there you go. Not aware of. What are you aware of or not aware of? Whoops. I don't want those cards. Although they're happy cards, they're entangled. Has entanglements in there. Whatever that means to you. We need one more card, please. See, I feel like it wants to bring out a specific card, so just be patient. There we go. So here, you're definitely grounded, but sometimes too grounded. Sometimes you just don't go ahead and do things because you're too basics, too grounded, or too, I'll hold it in. Like I just won't do it. Sometimes you just, put your foot down when you should be going. So there you go. So sometimes you it's not that you doubt yourself. It's just that things are too far-fetched for you, or they're too out of the way, or too much effort, and you're too crazy to put your mind or wrap your mind around it, or you're just not comfortable with something. And sometimes you're very down, grounded to earth, and it's hard for you to step out of your comfort zone. But sometimes you must step out of your comfort zone, and you'll even do better than because you got huge skills. But the comfort zone business kind of maybe holds you back on something. And that's what I'm getting. So what do people see you as? What do they get feeling from you? What, like people that don't know you or just meet you or is in your life, or, you know, or are there but not, they don't really know you, kind of thing. So what is it that you give out? Unfinished business. Yeah, you're on your way, but not quite there. You're definitely happy doing it. You're doing your life, but you're just like still have way much to do, lots more to do. So you're just either just starting out, or you like halfway there, but you have so much more to do. You have so much more life to live. Your plans are big. Look, yeah, you have big plans. You have big plans. Yeah, they see you have big plans, but you don't know how to execute them sometimes. So people see that you're not that experienced, or you're lacking experience, or that, you know, you don't have all the experience needed, but you're going to go get it. You're a fighter. You're someone that's going to figure it out. There's nothing stopping you from going ahead and doing it. Even if you don't have the experience now, you'll get it. You'll have it. Everybody knows that life will take you on a journey, and you're going to obtain what you need. So they see you as young or fresh, or just starting out, or naive, or lacking experience, but they see that you have all the potential in the world to obtain it.